What is good, guys? It's Hammer94 again, and this is the second part of the Let's Build series of the Master Grade Gundam Thunderbolt Verka. So in the first part, I also showed the head, the torso, the arms, and the core block there, all put inside there, all that well. So what I'm gonna discuss here onto the next part is basically the rest of the lower body. And just to inform you guys, I don't know how long would this Let's Build series would be, but onto the legs first. This is basically the right leg, and you will see a lot of vinyl strips here, vinyl sleeves I mean, onto the knees and the hips here and the ankle themselves. So onto this one, let me just break down a little bit onto the vinyl sleeves, starting off from the arms first. I actually used, if I'm not wrong, if I can remember, I only used one vinyl sleeve in here, if I'm not wrong, and it's just really long and a little bit thin compared to the leg parts. Basically onto the leg parts, I used 3 separate vinyl sleeves. This is the the left leg, and this is the right leg basically. So let's just focus onto the right leg, and you can see that I only used one vinyl sleeve here. And for this one also, the knee and the ankle again. Just to inform you, you will need to actually cut some parts here, excess of vinyl sleeves. You basically just need to cut it out like this one, like this, then cut out using a nipper or something like that. Just make sure that when you bend the part, it still has enough space to actually be stretched. I basically don't want to overstretch the vinyl sleeve. So what I did here for the knee, and as you can see here, it's really crumpled up there, which is the feel that I want to put onto the kit itself. And instead of after bending the knee, I still want those crumpled parts to be seen. So whatever angle or whatever kind of dynamic pose you do with the leg part, you will always see this crumpled part for the vinyl sleeves. And for this part, similar to the arms again, you just need to put these I don't know what this is called, but this is basically, you just put it in between the joint itself, so just to add more effects. And the thrusters here, really nice touch here. Basically it will be covered by the full armor mode, but that won't be discussed, that will be discussed later on. Some parts here, if I'm not wrong, yes, this one moves, and I don't know if this one moves. Yeah, it doesn't. And of course for the ankle themselves, just like from Mecha Gaikatsu's review for the Full Armor Thunderbolt, the foot, I think it kind of easy to be removed here, so I don't want to try to do that anymore. But you will see some really nice bends here, just decent enough, a little bit of twisting there. And for the ankle themselves, it can actually go up like that, down like that, and it doesn't stretch the vinyl sleeve that much. And for this part, the ankle guard, it can actually go up and down, whichever way you want, just to try to add more dynamics onto your posing. And just added gold Gundam marker here, just to add more effect, and can actually go up like that for kneeling poses. And speaking of kneeling poses, it has a connection here, or a joint here, for the waist section. It can actually go out like that. Let's push it up again and put it down, just to show you how it actually works. But this will be covered further in the review itself. So let me just show you how it looks like all together, as showing the neutral mode or the standard mode of the Full Armor Thunderbolt. Just to inform you guys here, some parts here might be kind of weird. It's kind of impeding onto some parts here, and some expected articulation from a Verka kit is not really that shown that much into this kit, because you know, it's not really that important when it comes to articulation, because this will be covered with a lot of armor and accessories. So just more information for the skirts actually. It is on a hinge ball joint, so it can actually go down. This is kind of a reminds me from the 2.0 Gundam 2.0 TT Honley review. It can actually do this kind of skirt gimmick. It actually happens also onto the back skirt, and for some reason that happens, and you can actually do this kind of twisting gimmick but I think it will be covered onto the review or onto the second part of the review. And this is how it looks like all together onto the waist section. So let me just show you. All together, you just need to push it in like that, and let me just pose it properly. And there we go. Just to inform you guys, just like what Mecha Guy Kotsu said, this really looks like the menacing brother of the RX-782 Gundam, the original Gundam, with all the similar aesthetics, and except the color scheme, it's basically replaced with a little bit darker one, such as the maroon instead of red, navy blue instead of just royal blue, and some yellow parts also replaced with maroon, or I don't know if it's maroon or blood red, and instead of the basic white color onto the rest of the Gundam, it has a little bit, this one has a little bit of a bluish hue, just to kind of mix with the dark color scheme of the Gundam itself. And just to inform you, I did not use the stickers onto the head part here. This is a clear green, but I might put that one onto the next part. I'm still thinking about it. And for the back part, you can actually still put the really nice green, a little bit reflective green stickers there. I'm still thinking about it. And for the eyes, yes, this is the yellow part. You still have options to actually use the clear green one, but I just used this one. Just, you know, I'm not really that big fan of the LED. So I also made the beam saber, because it has a gimmick here. You can actually put in there, just put it out, and just want to try it out, just like from the last episode of the Gundam series, the Thunderbolt series. And I also made one shield just to show you that it has actually a sliding track. So it's a really nice gimmick, but it really doesn't have any kind of attachment, exact attachment to the arm right now. It can be attached right here with a lot of attachments here first that will actually show onto the full review of this kit. So let me just pose this one. Let me just try this one to pose with the beam saber and the shield, and also with the help of the stand provided with the kit. And now here I'm just trying to replicate the scene from the last episode. And if I'm not wrong, I saw news that the second season of the full Gundam Thunderbolt series is kind of I think confirmed next year, 2017 summer. And I'm really hoping for it, because I'm really looking forward for the Atlas Gundam, and I'm surely gonna buy that, even though I don't know how it looks like exactly, but I know it's gonna be badass because the artwork and everything is really great. So far this is how it looks like, the full armor Gundam Thunderbolt. It's not really in full armor mode, but it's really sick, really badass. And I'm gonna make a review for this one first before I continue on to the Let's Build series. And I know it's kind of hassle to actually wait for my videos to upload. I know, I'm sorry, but it's kind of I got busy with life and all, but don't worry, I will still upload, and thanks for all the support, guys. So for more videos like this one, work in progress, actually a Let's Build series, unboxings, reviews, and of course vlogs, go like and subscribe. Peace.